What if I told you your brain fog is not coming from your brain? Now, everybody says brain fog, but no one really defines it,
Yeah.
you know? And I think of some common things that happen, like you can walk into a room and forget why you went there, right?
Yeah, it's those little things, right? You can't understand something. It takes you a minute to process certain things, which that is not your track record, right?
No, it's not. So, yeah, in this episode today, we're going to talk about what you can do naturally. And it's one little step that can really make a big difference to get back that thinking, to know why you walked into the room, to why when you start talking, you don't forget that word mid sentence.
Everybody's been there, right?
Yeah, and listen, we see it all the time. People say, hey, no, I'm fixing it with sleep. It doesn't get better. I cut the coffee back, the caffeine, because that just made me so jittery. But the fact is, it's still there.
Mm-hmm. We hear it time and time again.
Yeah, I mean, and
Yeah.
there's some other things that people do as well, but it's a real thing. And when you're trying to think and perform at work or perform at home with the kids, it's like, okay, I just can't handle it anymore.
Yeah, you start to lose your patience.
Yeah,
You start to lose you, and it affects everything. It's a domino effect. It affects the children. It affects the marriage. It affects your work. It affects everything.
no, because you try to power through, like act like everything's all good, but deep down, you do know that there is something going on. You feel off. You can't perform like you want to. It can be as simple as being irritable. You walk in through
Mm-hmm.
the door, exhausted from the day. 6 p.m. hits, and you start getting like grouchy and like, where's this coming from, Dad?
Yeah, and some women, they're fooled into thinking, "Oh my goodness, it's perimenopause," right? Or I'm
Wow.
stressed, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And it's weird too, because when you think about it, like I can ask. This doesn't happen, but I'm playing role playing with you. But I can ask you something, at 9 a.m. and they'll come across perfectly fine. Yeah, whatever else. But then I ask you at 6 p.m. It comes across a whole different. Like, hey, it could be like a whole snap session. Like, whoa, it's
yeah,
the same question, but what changed?
yeah, yeah. That you turn into a different person, and it's those little things that you forget, or you're not thinking clearly, and next thing you know, it's affecting your mood.
Yeah, and a lot of our clients they experience this brain fog, right, which really affects their overall relationships, themselves, their performance at work. And when we work with not patients but clients, we get to target and begin to reduce it. That way, they start thinking clearly. And the greatest benefit is that when you start to reduce that brain fog, it allows you to begin to not have to worry about long term issues like insulin resistance or cardiovascular disease, because that can what happen from the effects of people trying to overcome that brain fog. So it's really like
Mm,
a early warning sign
yeah.
that could lead to long term consequences.
Wow. And it's so important that if you recognize it, you take action steps that we're gonna, suggest here.
Yeah. So it's not coming from the brain, and it's not sleep, and it's not caffeine that can work. The
Where is it
real
coming
question:
from?
where's it coming from? Where's
That's
it totally coming from?
can anybody answer that?
Well, absolutely, and we're going to answer it for you right now today. No, hey, listen, I mean, I've been in the medical field now since 2005. I'm a dentist, but I'm also a certified health educator. Learn about a whole bunch of holistic diet and lifestyle principles. I mean, you are so involved in nutrition.
Yeah, nutritarian coach, where I where I help make suggestions on how to follow the nutritarian diet
Yeah,
and tailor it to your lifestyle.
it's so powerful. The power of fuel. And so here's the thing: if nothing changes, here's what we see that happens all the time: the hacks. Pretty much like whatever's gonna be trending that quarter, that day on TikTok or Instagram. I'm just gonna try because somebody made a 1 minute clip about carrot juice, right? The supplements, people,
Oh my
I
gosh.
gotta find my stack. I gotta find my
That's
stack.
a big one. The supplement industry has really taken hold, and everyone gravitates to that because they're always looking for a pill. They don't want to take a pharmaceutical, but they're looking for a pill, which is no different. They're supplements.
Pill and everything from the green powders
Yes.
to fiber pills,
Yes.
where all the stuff I just mentioned are vitamins, nutrients, and fiber. It's all in what you teach.
Yes.
Nutrition.
Yes.
You don't need a
Yes.
pill. You don't need a stack.
Yes.
The caffeine, the energy drinks, trying to push harder, get through it.
Yes. That's a big thing. And it's even targeting the younger generation coming up now, especially at schools.
Sad.
It is sad because these kids think they need it to stay awake because they have to study, they have to work, they have sports, whatever issue they have. They think that those energy drinks help them stay awake, give them the energy that they need.
And I'm so glad you said it, because that just kind of shows you what caffeine does and the energy drinks do. They don't solve anything because they wake up the next day still tired.
Right, and it's a domino, not domino. It's like this never-ending cycle because you wake up the next day, you're still very tired because you're not fueled properly. So you reach for the energy drink again.
Yeah,
and it just continues day after day after day.
So all it is, again, it's another signal that something's off.
Yeah.
And then when all that doesn't pan out, what's the advice that people tell you, your friends, your family, doctors, whoever? Oh, hey, just get some more sleep.
And if you can't sleep, here's a pill for that.
There's a pill for that, yeah. But I slept 12 hours. I'm still not rested.
Right. Oh, that's a big sign, yeah.
That's the problem. So here is what we're going to share with you right now that took me at least 15 years to learn, hundreds of thousands of my dollars of my own money. And it's really, I think, the first thing that really clicked and helped me kind of get through my overall health issues, because I thought I was doing everything right. Right. And it's simply this, is that nothing that you can add or do whatever, nothing will work until the exit is open.
Explain to people what the exit means.
The rooted to the Buddha. Yeah, no, it's a colon. The colon, it can be clogged up. It's a pipe. And if it's not clear and it's stuck up.
Stuffed up.
Stuffed up. Yeah. Stuffed up and stuck up. Yeah, that's gross. I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, but basically the colon clears everything that you already processed. And so with a process, the waste you want it to excrete. And so have you ever, we all have had the experience. I know I've had. If we're honest with ourselves, no, we both had this experience. I know you probably had that experience as well. Despite what people try to tell us that it's not common, but it is truly common. Is when you got to go to the bathroom really bad, but you got to hold it, and you get that sensation in your stomach, and you can't think. Like, oh, I can't think. I just got to go to the bathroom. Well, you've been there. You feel that, right? You feel that. But that's what a lot of people are living through on a daily basis. They don't go to the bathroom often enough in order to release that toxic load in their body.
And think about all those people who, if you can't go to the bathroom normally, right, and you're clogged up, for lack of a better word, it's going to affect everything because everything is backed up in you. Just think of a drain that's backed up.
Oh, yeah.
How you think that looks?
And you go back and take a bath in that same backed up drain. That's what happens.
But if you have a drain, like you're putting, I don't know, you washing dishes, let's say, or your bathtub, right? You take a shower or you take a bath, and you clean yourself up, and the water is dirty, and the water doesn't go down, right? And you come back, and you have to get back in that tub and take another bath, right? That water is not going down really. It is going down at a very slow rate. It's just like it's going to smell funny. It's just going to make you annoyed because you're thinking to yourself, I need to get in here and take a bath.
That's a great analogy. It just water is being reused, and all those toxins are being recirculated.
Recirculated back into your system
your brain.
And into your brain, and that's why you're feeling that way.
Yeah. So that's why when we work with our clients to help overcome that, to get them performing well again, week one, we work on the colon, not the brain, the colon.
Yeah.
And it's really, I think it's like 5 simple little steps.
Yeah.
And
what's one of them?
The first step is really to pull out the stuff that does a lot of damage.
Which is?
The dairy, the oils, the processed foods.
Yeah.
They got to come out because you just don't know what's in all those things anymore, and they just clog up your system.
What about people who say they think dairy is healthy, or doc, food that's not cooked in oil tastes nasty?
Okay.
What is your quick tip or suggestion?
Well, I think, isn't it more important to eat to fuel your body proper nutrition before you're able to perform yourself, or is it more important to just eat whatever you want and still feel like, ugh? Right, so that's the real question. Like, well, why am I eating for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was a guy who loved nachos.
Yeah.
I would eat
Nachos,
my
yeah.
Captain Crunch and Frosted Flakes with the best of them, the ice
And his
cream,
wings.
the wings, all the fried oils and that, the butter. And I lived the life.
Yeah.
I also paid the price.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just from my experience, your experience, our experience, when we pulled this stuff out of our foods or our bodies, our colon opened up, our thinking came better, we're more sharp, and we're
Yes.
performing so much better.
Yes. You see more clear.
Yeah.
Not just physically with your eyes, but just everything around you. You feel more clarity.
Yeah. And this is common knowledge. Everybody knows this.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't know why they make it sound so hard. But anyway,
Yeah.
what's another suggestion?
Step number 2 is, again, another hard step. And everybody knows this as well. However, we got to start putting everything together. That's where the power comes into. Number 2 is hydration. Drink water.
Yes.
And now we take it a step further in our program. We do a hydration drink,
All right.
which really allows you to just hydrate a little bit better because you have a little more minerals
Yeah.
and stuff that really helps absorb the water and get the flow of, I'll call it a colonic drink, if you will, to kind of get the colon start moving a little bit.
Yeah, and if you forget to drink water, set a reminder in your phone. I'm pretty sure your phone goes everywhere with you. Wherever you go, your phone is with you. Set a reminder every hour to drink a glass of water several times, throughout the day if you forget to drink water.
Yeah, and so if you were to ask me how much water should I drink, well, once you live on a good diet and lifestyle that we talk about, 64 ounces would suffice.
Right.
Until you get to that point, though, I will bump that up to almost like 3 liters, almost a gallon. Just drink as much water as possible to flush all the toxins out to get the things moving through the hose, if you will.
Yes, I have to agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step number 3 is now you want to add the foods that make it move.
Fiber.
Fiber.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of foods would you say are the best for fiber?
Legumes, greens, leafy greens, whole grains, ground flax, chia seeds, avocados, fruit.
Come on, fruit.
Fresh fruit, that is.
Is it aren't raspberries 16 grams per cup or something?
I believe so. Fiber.
It's high.
It's high.
So
and
good.
It's leafy greens,
Yeah.
pears, apples. All of those things have fiber in them.
Yeah.
Everything has fiber. Some have more than others, but definitely try to consume as much fiber as you can.
Yeah. And it's so easy to get to. It really is not difficult. You don't got to eat broccoli, 5 pounds of broccoli.
No.
And you drink a little green drink or smoothie.
I do, to
There's
boost.
so much in that.
Correct. To boost our fiber intake. And I make a vegetable with every meal too sometimes. There's ways around it. You don't have to go crazy banging your head. You can have a lot of fiber in one meal. We told a client one time he was traveling. We were trying to get him to eat more fiber, and he said he had access to yogurt. He didn't have full access to a kitchen, but it's like these are the different things fruits he put in it, the raspberries, and he put the chia seeds and the flax seeds in there.
Yeah.
And he had a couple kiwis.
They're great.
And
kiwis, yeah.
so get that in there, and that's your fiber for the morning instead of relying on the cold cereals.
Yeah, you may find this nasty, but I don't know if you know this or not. But the kiwis that we buy, I eat the whole thing. I eat the skin.
Yes, me too.
More fiber. It's so good.
Yes.
Oh, it's so great.
Yes, it's so good for you. 2 kiwis a day, especially when you're traveling.
Oh,
Perfect.
So good. Yeah. Then did you already mention how many grams of fiber?
In the kiwi?
No, not in kiwi, but total that we should be targeting.
No, you could.
It's 40 grams, right?
40 grams.
40 grams. I think most
38,
people are.
but same thing.
Yeah, around 40, but most people are stuck around 12, which is
Low.
Yeah, no, 20, not even barely 25%.
Yeah.
No, a little bit more than that.
Right.
The fiber. Okay, so that was number 3.
Okay.
Number 4 is gotta move daily. Just
Yes.
move, walk,
Yes.
do something.
Yes, stretch.
Yeah.
Like you said, walk. If you're into lifting heavy things, do that.
Yeah.
Right. Cycle. There's so many different ways. Dance, stretch. Did I say stretch? There's so many different ways to move your body. You don't have to do high intensity workouts yet.
Well, the intention behind the movement is not so much you're trying to build cardiovascular endurance. You're not trying to build muscular endurance. What you're trying to do is simply move the lymphatic system, the drainage out of your body, so the fluid. That's where all the toxins go, and it has no pump. So they know the blood vessels, the heart, it pumps
Yeah.
the blood through. The lymphatic system does not. the muscles, when you move, pump all the stuff out of your
Out, but
body.
yeah, that's true.
Another reason why you want to make sure your pathways, your colon is opened up.
Yeah. Rebounding, my favorite. I like rebounding.
Rebounding, yeah. So just gotta move, and it's just 20 minutes total a day. Doesn't matter if you
Yeah.
break it up, just move,
Move. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I think the key thing is that when you think about these steps, no, like for instance, I mean, we run a whole colon detox experience and walk you through the whole entire process. And the thing is, this whole detox, the colon is what 15% of the overall detox. That's part of our overall program,
Mm-hmm.
which is phenomenal. Like, it just gets results. It's crazy. But yeah, you don't got those supplements. You don't got to buy any kind of cleanses. There's nothing to buy whatsoever.
Right. Right. Other than going to the grocery store.
Yeah, so eat the fiber, move, drink the water, and all those inputs we just said was really gonna make it work. And it's the synergy of it all that makes it work.
Right.
You pull just the lever of restricting yourself, that doesn't work. You're gonna go back to it. You
Right.
pull the lever of just good foods and not anything else. Yeah, okay, well, you're gonna get a little benefit, but it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do everything together.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good
it's easier,
point.
right? It's easier. The whole
Yeah.
body's like one system.
So start one thing tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
If it's just drinking more water, do that.
Yep. Start slow. There's no reason to. Or if you want to go a little bit further, reach out to me. Go over to Instagram at Dr. Taj Haynes HQ. Drop me a DM, say, hey, detox or something. And I can walk you through what that looks like, because I don't charge anybody for this 4-day experience.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. I'll walk you through it. You like what you like, then we can talk about what the next steps will look like to go even further and really get a clear mind and get that brain fog gone for good.
Yes, you'll feel so much better. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anything else?
That should do it.
Well, until next time, be well.
All right. Take care.